Alright everyone, welcome back again. I decided to save us all the trouble of looking for the quest monster right now, and here we are. Look how huge this thing is. Alright, well, here we go. I can almost guarantee you this is gonna hurt. Alright, let's see. Really, I can't get all three? Ah, that just sucks. Alright, well, if that's the case. How's our thing? Can we all... No. I am debating right now. I don't know what they're weak against, that's the problem. And I would rather analyze first. Alright, giant drone. Oh, they're weak to fire and earth. Giant mollusk that manipulates electrical arts. Sports impressive regenerative abilities. Uh-oh, they can heal. Here we go. There we go. They get 2 turns? That's bull. That's not bad. That's pretty bad. Let's nullify that right now. Hold on, energy circle. Alright, now, what I can do... I still don't want to waste a thing, so let me attack one more time. There you go, we're set. I'm gonna have to rely solely on skills in this one, on the craft, because they're incredibly cheap right now. Burn. Will they be burned is the question. I guess we'll find out. Let's see if they'll get hurt. Alright, perfect. Now, we'll do Star Blast 2. Hopefully we kill them off. Almost had him. Okay, we might have to go all out. Complete immunity. Protect all allies from one attack. Nope, I'm just gonna Yeah,
ガンナーモ
it's
ード
better.
起動します。オーバルドライバー出力最大。エーテルバスター。
Oh, thank goodness, yes. Now, get out. Of course, they get another turn at that.
任せてくれ。せいで。
さてと、
Not anymore, though.
そこ。さあ、先を急ぎましょう。
See, we got lucky in that one because that could have turned out real bad. And we got 6G material out of that one. Exterminated the monster on Ursula Road. Craft book Akasha. This is one of those craft books, if I'm not mistaken. At first glance, its contents seem to be a good fit for Ellie and Wazi's combat styles. Would you like to give it a try, Wazi? Why, absolutely. Ellie and Wazi learn Akashic Art. Oh, Akashic Star. Alright, perfect. Let's super save on that one, because no one wants to deal with that again. And quite honestly, I'm going to rest at a hotel, because that took a lot out of me. And afterwards, we'll start going to, what you call the next quest line, which is the, I think, Investigation Rails. Something like that. It's at Crossbell Station, so check that out in a minute. Alright, everyone, before anything else, we're gonna report this quest and begin the next.
はい、こちらクロスベル警察です。それでは報告を受けたまわりますね。ふふ、さすが皆さんです。報告は以上ですね。ではまた依頼を達成したらよろしくお願いします。
Alright, that takes care of that. We can finally head over and do the inspection on the rails quest. And that should be all the way back at Station Street. And I believe over here. Here we are, Crossbell Station. One of the inspection officers here sent us a request, right? Yeah, let's see if we can find them. Wouldn't surprise me if it was this one. No. Shouldn't mind if you just take a look, but try to make sure you don't get too close. Might be in here though, but let me see if there's anyone over here. I'm headed over to Erebonia for a business trip. Can't say I'm not curious about the trade conference, but I'm sure they'll write all about it in the Imperial Chronicle. There you go. Oh, are you the special support section by any chance? We are. We received your support request and came to inquire for more details. You're an inspection officer from Calvert, correct? That I am. My name is Marlowe. I was transferred here from the Republican Army. I'd like to get started right away. That is assuming you'll accept my request. Yep. I'd be glad to lend a hand. Thank you. Allow me to bring you up to speed. It's rather simple actually. This request only consists of one task. You'll be assisting me with conducting an inspection on a train bound for Calvert. Oh, well, there's a coincidence. An Imperial inspection officer had us lend a hand with that once, so we should be able to manage. We just have to check to see if there are any suspicious people or items on board, right? Precisely. Your experience in the matter will make this much easier. Keep in mind that security is currently much stricter across the city in light of the trade conference. Not only is our inspection process more rigorous than usual, we also expected to cooperate with the police department. We simply don't have enough inspectors to handle the increased workload right now, hence my request. The next train to Calvert is now arriving at Platform 1. Please watch your step as you make your way to the platform. That's our train. I'll give you all the details once we're on the platform. Alright, let's get this started. Whoa, look at that. That's a fancier train. Look at that. It's the Eisengraph, a train used exclusively by the Imperial government. Its regal design is almost a symbol of the Empire in and of itself. There's certainly something very Imperial about it. Well, the Blood and Iron Chancellor did arrive on that circus on rails. That cocky bastard sure loves to stand out. It's damn impressive, I'll give it that. I'm willing to bet they didn't spare a single mirror building it either. Yes, and its appearance is far from its only impressive aspect. I hear that the Isenglass is also the fastest orbital train in existence. Fastest. That claim is still unverified, however, as its exact specifications have yet to be publicly disclosed. That's still pretty impressive. I wouldn't expect any less from a nation with a railway infrastructure as robust as Erebonia's. No one else on the continent can match them in that respect. That much is clear. The Empire is in a league of its own in more fields than one. If you're quite finished, I would like to explain the details of the request. Sorry, we didn't mean to get distracted. Please continue. Thank you. As I mentioned before, I would like your assistance with our inspection duties. Some of you will be examining all the passengers' entry applications and luggage. The rest will participate in a safety inspection of the train itself. What does the safety inspection entail exactly? You would be assisting me directly. I'll be providing a set of instructions to follow for a series of checks. I see there are 6 of you in total. We'll have you form 3 pairs then. 2 to inspect the cabins and 1 to act as my helpers. Pairs? I think I remember working individually last time. Yes, that's the way it went down when we assisted with an inspection earlier this year. Well, that's right, you've done this before. Typically, 1 person would be enough, yes. This time around, however, we will need to be more thorough. The conference calls for stricter inspections, hence why you'll be doubling up. I see, that makes sense. I'll let you decide how to divide yourselves up. Though, if you're having trouble, you could always resort to rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors? That's right. Strictly speaking, there's no real need to put too much thought into these teams. The sooner we start, the sooner we finish, which I'm sure would be in both our best interests. Well, in that case, I don't have any objections. What about you guys? Sounds like a good time to me, so why not? How shall we decide who plays whom? I have a suggestion, actually. Everyone goes simultaneously, and if 2 people choose the same shape, they'll form a pair. Then, repeat the process until all of you have been paired off. You seem awfully familiar with this. Oh, more or less. We divvied up on our work like this to mix things up from time to time, back when I worked in Calvary. It's a flexible concept these stuck-up Erebonian inspectors would never use. I'm not sure I'd call that attitude very flexible either. It likely boils down to the differences in their country's culture. Potato, potato. Anyway, wanna give it a whirl? Sounds good. Alright guys, on shoot. Alright, rock, paper, scissors, rock. Tio and I are the only ones to play scissors. The both of us will form the first pair then. That leaves 3 rocks and 1 paper from the rest of us. We just have to keep playing until we get another team. Yeah, on round 2. Rock again. They'll never see it coming. Noah and I both played rock. No complaints from me. Let's give this inspection everything we have, Lloyd. That leaves us cool kids to form the 3rd team. You cool with that, Wazzy? Sure, this should be fun. Looks like you're all ready to go. How should we split up the work? Well, let's see. I need help moving something, so I'd appreciate some extra muscle from the men. Sounds like a job for me and Wazzy. Wonderful. Now I regret being matched up with you. You'd better believe I'm gonna work you too hard. Now then, if we're all decided, let's proceed to our posts. I want the other 2 teams to split up on the passenger cabins. We've made the announcement already, so let everyone know you're assistant inspectors and you should be fine. Roger that, sir. Alright, we're in charge of the last 2 cars. Looks like that gives us quite a few passengers to inspect. Right, let's give each of them a good thorough check-in. Alright, so I guess it's like last time, just talk to them. Excuse us, we're assistant inspectors. Sorry to trouble you, but may we see your entry papers and check your luggage? Oh my, I hope you're doing alright. I don't think he heard you. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I was spacing out, wasn't I? You're the inspection officers, right? Please, go right ahead. Thank you. This should only take a few moments. Okay, your luggage and papers are all in order. We appreciate your cooperation. Of course, no problem at all. Alright, how about the father and his daughter? Excuse me, we're assistant inspectors. Sorry to trouble you, but may we see your entry papers and check your luggage? Sure, go right ahead. Good luck with your inspections. Thanks, we'll be done in a jiff. Alright, your luggage and papers all in order. Thank you for your cooperation. Not at all. It's only right that I let you do your jobs. Thank you and bye-bye. You're welcome. Alright, so far so good. Pardon us, we're assistant inspectors. Sorry to trouble you, but may we see your entry papers and check your luggage? I've been waiting for you. Go right ahead, do your worst. Okay. This one here seems a little cocky. Why is this guy so excited? This might be like last time in Trails from Zero. Okay, your luggage and papers are all in order. Thanks for your cooperation. So did you notice, huh? This folder full of contracts? I'm in the middle of some big negotiations right now. These bad boys are going to make me a killing. Ooh, I can't wait to get these signed, sealed, and delivered. Oh, how about that? I hope it goes well. So that's what the enthusiasm was about. He just wanted to show off. Possibly. Hello, we're assistant inspectors. Sorry to trouble you, but may we see your entry papers and check your luggage? No trouble at all. Go right ahead. Okay, that should do it. Your papers and luggage are all checked out. There's just one thing. Oh, something wrong? Well, sir, there doesn't appear to be a boarding pass in your carry-on here. Care to explain? You didn't see my ticket? No. That can't be. I'm absolutely positive I placed it in my bag. I can't find it. Where could it have gone? Is it in my pocket, perhaps? Rats, not there either. I'm sorry, but would you mind waiting just a moment? I know my ticket's around here someplace. I'll show you as soon as I dig it out. Alright, we'll give you a minute and come back. Let's continue inspecting the others. We'll keep an eye on him and circle back. So we're gonna move on to the next cart. Okay. This guy. This one and this one over here. I'm keeping an eye on these two. Alright. Excuse me, we're assistant inspectors. Sorry to trouble you, but may we see your entry papers and check your luggage? You act as if you're making a request instead of a demand. Fine, go ahead. Just try to make it quick. Right, this won't take long. Okay, your luggage and papers are all checked. Thank you for your cooperation. Your gratitude doesn't mean much when I never had a choice in the matter to begin with. Is that all? If so, do me a favor and make yourself scarce. Of course, if you excuse us. This job is a lot more stressful than I realized. Technically, she does have a choice. It's just that if she chooses not to, she can leave. But, whatever. It's just as I heard, the Eisengraph is a true marvel of engineering. I can hardly contain myself. Whoops, don't want anyone seeing that. Did she start drooling just now? Pardon us, we're assistant inspectors. Can't you see I'm busy train watching? Everything you need is in the bag, go ahead and knock yourselves out. Okay then. Okay, your luggage and papers are all checked out. Thank you for your cooperation. How many more minutes do we have left together, my sweet? I'm not ready to say goodbye yet. She really likes trains, doesn't she? Yeah, apparently so. Good day. We're assistant inspectors. This outfit. Is that man with Heiwa? Can we help you? Huh? We're going on here? Wait, Shin? You're from the Triple S. What are you two doing here? We're assisting with train inspections as part of a support request. Having said that, we're gonna need to check your luggage and papers. So that's it. Even the mighty Triple S isn't above menial drudgery like this, are they? Very well. If that's the case, then hurry up with your inspection. I didn't think I'd see the kid here too. And done. Your papers and luggage are good to go. Thanks for your patience. I was merely cooperating because I had to. Goodbye, you two. Yeah, take care, Shin. Alright. Hi there. We're assistant inspectors. Sorry to trouble you, but may we see your entry papers and check your luggage? Huh? Why do we have to let you go through our stuff? Hey, knock it off. There's no need to be rude to the guy. Sorry about that. My sister can be a bit of a handful. I promise you she isn't trying to be a little brat on purpose. Who do you think you are calling a brat? Some older brother you are. I can start, right? Yeah, I think so. Okay, your luggage and papers are all in order. Thank you for your cooperation. It's fine. If anything, I should be apologizing for what my sister put you through. What the hell? If anyone should be apologizing here, it should be me for having a big fat idiot for a brother. Let's get the heck out of here. I think that's everyone. Now we just have to check back with the elderly gentleman who couldn't find his ticket. He's in the 4th car. Right, time to make our way back there and see if... Give me back my ticket! Lloyd! Yeah, let's go. You're not fooling me. I know for a fact that it was one of you two. Now who did it? Fess up already! Excuse me, what's going on here? Oh, it's the inspector from before. You got here just in time, Inspector. This old fart is accusing me of Old fart? Why, you know good cheeky. Everyone, please calm down. We can sort this out until each of you gives us your side of the story. Now, I get the full picture. You bought a ticket to Orid State that seated you in the 4th car of this train. What's more, these two gentlemen claim to have made the exact same purchase themselves. And now your ticket has gone missing, you're accusing one of them of stealing it. Do I have that right? Yes, exactly. There's no doubt in my mind I had that ticket on me when I walked into the train platform. I couldn't have lost it between here and there. That doesn't make a lick of sense. The only reasonable explanation is that one of these two stole it. I understand why you think that, sir, but we can't jump to conclusions just yet. It's alright. Let him believe what he wants, I say. He's just a senile old man after all. How dare you, you little... That's enough. You two need to settle down and be rational about this. We're not gonna get anywhere if you keep hurling insults at each other. Now then, I have a simple question to ask the two of you here, and who do have a boarding pass? What's the purpose of your journey? Business? Pleasure? We need to know that before anything else. You want to know what we're traveling for? And what does that have to do with anything? Are you gonna prove my innocence with that alone? Potentially, yes. A thief can't control the destination of a stolen ticket, so their reason for traveling may be fabricated. If that were the case, the culprit could slip up and make themselves known. Oh, I see what you mean now. Yeah, that does seem possible. That's perfect. Well then, answer the last question. Oh, I will, and gladly at that. I'm a merchant, and I'm on my way to broker some very important negotiations in Orid State. I have the contracts right here. My client is a business in Orid known as the Luxing Company. So tell me, what reason would I have to steal a ticket from this doddering old fogey? Gah. Alright. And what about you, sir? Well, my hometown is in Orid State. Isn't that enough of a reason to travel there? No, I'm saying it isn't. That didn't help much. We won't be able to come to a conclusion at this rate. How amusing. These train goers think up the most bald-faced lies. Shin? What are you doing here? Passengers aren't supposed to move between carts during inspections. And you're already finished your inspections, haven't you? I think we can let this one slide. That's not... Fine. At any rate, I only came because this scene you're causing seemed entertaining. Allow me to join in the fun too. The fun? So, what lies are you talking about exactly? You'll see. Let's start with the merchant here. You claimed you were in negotiations with this Luxing company, yes? If that's the case, what's the nature of your contracts with them? This is nonsense. Why must I go along with the questions of some child? If you must know, they involve the wholesaling of exotic vegetables and spices grown in Orid. As you may know, the state is quite renowned for its agricultural sector. As for the Luxing Company, they are an affiliate of Heiwa Trading Limited, based in the Eastern Quarter. They're about as legitimate as it gets. I believe that should erase any doubts. So you say. There is indeed a Luxing Company in Orid, as I'm well aware. However, at present, it's no more than a mere startup with no real foothold in the region. It's in no position to hold international negotiations, that much is for sure. But how the hell would you know? A good question. I'll let him answer for me. It would be my pleasure. You, sir, I've had enough of your insolence toward the young master. Listen well, you stand in the presence of the grandson of Heiwa Elder, Master Shin. An elder's grandson? You must be joking. Wait, that suit you're wearing. I know I've seen it before. No, this can't be happening. Now do you understand? Now come clean. What's your aim here? What are you really after? Well, Fine, have it your way. I'm sure you'll have fun telling the inspection officer all about it in the interrogation room. Wow, Shin's incredible. Yeah, he's a precocious one, that's for certain. And now it's your turn. Shin? Me? What do you want with me? Isn't he your culprit? Oh, when did I ever say that? We're not finished here at all. You said that you're from Orid, is that right? Yeah, I'm going back to my hometown. If you were born and raised in Orid, then you shouldn't have any trouble answering me this. Aside from its agriculture, Ord State is famous for its remote destinations, not to mention its many hot springs. So tell me this, which of these is a hot spring in Orid? A. The Elmo Hot Springs, B. The Parm Hot Springs, or C. The Orid Hot Springs? Go on, answer. Huh? It's obvious, isn't it? Everyone knows about the famous Orid Hot Springs. I see. What's so funny? You think I'm an idiot that you could get one over on a child? The Orid Hot Springs? There's no such thing. Who would ever establish a place with such a cliche name, you fool? If you were really from Ord State, you would have simply answered that it's a trick question. How about I ask you another question? No, honestly, I only expect you to dig your own grave even further. Where are you from, really? Well, not that it's any of your business, but I'm actually Calvardian. But I live in Ord now, really. Please, you have to believe me. Oh, do we now? What do you make of this special support section? We've established that each of them is guilty of deception. But which one is the ticket thief? Let me think it over. Between the merchant and the young man, who is the more likely the ticket thief? No, you know what? It's probably the young man. I would suspect the young man. Granted, the merchant exaggerated the contrast he showed us, which I do find suspicious, but while we may not know his motives, he clearly went to great lengths to fool us. Hinging on all that preparation on committing a misdemeanor wouldn't make much sense. We should also take into account that if the thief's destination isn't Orid, they could use the ticket to exit the train earlier. Which is what leads me to you. You're our culprit, aren't you? Well done. If only just barely. There's no use feigning ignorance anymore. You can't keep covering up your lies. Show some honor and confess your crimes. Please don't turn me in. What? And why wouldn't we? It's my mom. She's in the hospital in Calvard. That's why I had to go see her. There was no other way. Oh. Well, this took a turn, didn't it? Go on, explain yourself. Okay. The truth is, I'm studying to get into St. Ursula Medical College, but my family's very poor. Ma sacrificed so much just so I could come to Crossbell. I've been paying my way ever since with part-time jobs. But then out of the blue, I got a call saying that my ma suddenly collapsed and was taken to the hospital. So You wanted to visit her, but didn't have the mirror for a ticket. So you stole one, isn't that right? Yes, it's true, I did it. I'm so sorry, all I want is to be there for my ma. I sympathize with your circumstances, but a theft is still a theft, and we can't overlook that. Then how about this? I'll pay for your ticket. What? Really? What do you say, old timer? If he returns your ticket to you, will you be willing to forgive and forget? Well, as long as I get the dang thing back, I'll have no reason to press charges. As for you, yeah. Visiting your mother with a stolen ticket? Do you think she'd be happy to know that you did such a thing? Well, Don't misunderstand my kindness. I may be footing the bill, but this is no gift. It's merely a loan. I won't put a hard limit on when you have to settle your debt, but believe me when I say you will do so. I understand. Thank you so much. Man, Shin is just like... He is awesome. I'll pay you back, I promise. And you'd better keep that promise. With that, the matter is resolved. You two, call the inspection officer over. I'll give him an explanation myself. Right. I've been informed of the situation. Good work handling that theft case. Oh no, we were just doing our job. What do you plan to do with the thief though? Will he be punished or released? Actually, as far as we're concerned, all charges have been dropped. Really? Just like that? Indeed, the victim stated that no theft had occurred, and that he had no intention of taking legal action. According to him, the young man simply neglected to buy a ticket and it was all just an honest misunderstanding. If nobody's willing to admit that a crime took place, then there's nothing for us to investigate. This is all because of that kid. You're right, that was probably the story Shin told them to stick to. He really knows how to spin a narrative. What about the merchant though? That man, on the other hand, is very much under arrest. It turns out that his true identity is that of a counterfeit ticket broker. Counterfeits? What was he doing on the train himself then? Testing out his own product, it seems. See, this is what happens, and this is also why I knew he was too cocky for his own damn good. He's bold, I'll give him that. How unexpected. The bottom line is you kids did stellar work today. Thank you once again for your help. You're welcome. We're glad we can make things easier for you. Don't hesitate to contact us if you ever need our assistance again. I'll be sure to keep that in mind. So long for now. speaking of making things easier, it sounds like Shin played a major role in this. He sure did. I never expected to run into him here of all places. Me neither. If anything, it's reminded us of how cunning he is for his age. Yeah, imagine how big of a pain in the ass he'll be when he's older. I'm starting to regret not having the chance to meet him myself. His bark is worse than his bite. Elder son or not, he's still just an adorable little boy in the end. That's true enough. Anyway, I think we can close the books in this one, team. Let's take a little break and hit whatever's next on the agenda. Oh boy, that was something. I actually like Shin a lot more now from seeing the way he just handled the whole situation like that. Alright guys, for now, I'm going to have to end it here for today. Thank you all for watching. When we come back, we're going to take care of, I believe, the last request, and then finally move on to the main story. So if anything else, thank you again, and I'll see you all in the next one.